Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Rookie Collectibles. I'm Daniel.
I'm Cheryl.
And today we're going to do a review on the Classicbot Classic. Now that is a designer toy.
Yeah, it's been a while since we actually did a review, and this review is not on Funkos, which we traditionally have done, but we're moving into designer toys as well, and we are so pumped about this.
Alright, just to begin a little bit back of a backstory. We were in Thailand, and we were referred to by our friend Jeep, who kind of is the owner of JP Toys, and he told us that, hey, you know, there's this new toy out there. It's called the Macinbot Classic, and that's what it looks like. It looks like a freaking Macintosh.
Yeah, and it was quite cool because it was just when we were in Bangkok, and we actually launched it on the day we were there.
Exactly. So very happy. Managed to head down to the store to get one of these, but you know, we kind of reached out to the founder of this Macinbot, and then he told us that, oh no, you know, they were going through a rebrand, and then we got another one over here, and it's now called the Classicbot Classic.
So there are some differences with the rebranding.
Exactly. But so for today we're not going to focus about the Macinbot, so we're going to put that aside, and today we're just going to do the review on the Classicbot and show you guys what is just going on with that. So let's
talk a little bit about the rebranding. So previously it was called the Macinbot. But then afterwards they called it the Classicbot in order to expand kind of like the
product range kind of thing.
Which they can get for, instead of just focusing on just like Macintosh products, they can move more into like other retro computers or digital products as well.
To keep things going, let's go to close-up cam so that you guys can see our beautiful hands and of course the product. Let's go! Okay, we're now in close-up cam. Hi everybody. So here we go. Let's take a closer look at the box first. Now I think before we go into the story of the Classicbot, the box here is very reminiscent of the old Apple products, and you have Classicbot sitting here in the center, you have a mouse over here that is very cool, and you have his font briefcase. But let's just show you around the box before we continue.
I actually really like the box because it is kind of like a cardboard packaging, which is similar to how you would have gotten your old computers as well. And it's like down to the details where you'll get the recyclables, the other icons, which way you should face the box up.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cute.
And of course, not to mention the font of this is also done in the classic Macintosh style. Yeah. So that is really cool.
And I guess one thing that kind of stands out is also like how it opens and closes the box. It's kind of like a bummer that once you open it, you kind of like can't close it again other than sticking it back with a scotch tape. But I think that's how like boxes like are opened and closed back when you get a laptop in the box. Oh, sorry, not laptop.
A PC. An old PC. Anyways, just to give you guys, while we slice that open without slicing our fingers open, just to give a background on the Classicbot. Now, the Classicbot is created by a company called Playsometoys, who is founded by Philip Lee. Now, Philip Lee is a designer, and the interesting thing is, you know, when we reached out to him, he told us that, you know, he likes the 80s and 90s design and stuff like that.
Yeah, so that's like his inspiration behind the Classicbot, as well as like Playsometoys and how they plan to move their toys forward.
Alright, we're gonna take this out. There's a plastic insert over here. We're gonna put that aside for the moment. We're gonna clear this. Oh dear. And on the inside, this is what I like about it as well. So the box is empty already. Nothing on the inside. And we have a getting started with your Classic includes setup information. That's really nice.
It's like a manual, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what's inside. It has setup information. We respect classic designs. That's why we pay a lot of attention to capture the spirit of the original. Our collectible figure is produced by precise injection molding with high quality plastic. Each figure is about 10 cm tall. He comes packed in a mini cardboard box and carries a font suitcase. There he is. In his hand, and is accompanied by his friendly mousebot model G5431B.
You can tell it's friendly when there's a happy face on the mouse.
Yeah, exactly. That's really cute. But I like this. This is a very nice touch to it. But yeah, I mean, just to give more backstory on the product, we'll have Cheryl open this. Just more backstory on the product. Philip loves robot toys, you know, which is why he actually puts a lot of that inspiration into the toy design that we see right here. The product design, of course, comes from the early 80s and 90s. And, you know, so when Philip tells us that, you know, when he gets bored with his day-to-day job, he pursues his dream, you know, on doing all these toys, you know, that combines his passion and his love for design and as well as all these. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, so just to show you guys, we have very tiny Classicbot classic
really
stickers.
I think it goes like...
is that there? Can you see? There we go!
Does it focus?
Yeah, I think that sticks on over here. I'm not sure if we should stick it now, but you know what's interesting, guys? Check this out. Magnetic attachable hands and feet, of course. Is it feet? Is other feet? No, just the hands.
It's articulated feet.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, I think you know, this toy is definitely. Oh, we're gonna move that aside for a moment. This toy is you know, reminiscent of the Apple's Macintosh computer from the 80s. We're gonna put a picture up here. Yeah, and yeah, you know, Classicbot features the computer itself and this font suitcase. Let me just show you guys. Get a closer look over there. See if you guys can see that. There we go. So the font suitcase has the letter A on it, and it's done in a very interesting style and color scheme of you know, the generation. And of course, he has friend mouse. Yeah, with the happy face. That's pretty cool. So this is what you get with the Classicbot Classic.
Yeah, so the nice thing about the font suitcase that it does actually fit into the hand, so he can hold it like a suitcase as well.
Look at that.
Slotting it in.
Alright, you can take off his hand as well.
Yeah. Okay,
there we go.
On.
And there it is. Check that out. That's pretty. Oh, good. He fell, but he's still holding on to his suitcase, so that's alright. And then his mouse friend's over here. Now, so the toy takes us back in time. I think, you know, very nice classic style box that we've seen. And yeah, let's take a look at the details a little bit more first before we move on.
Let's look at the mouse. I really like how they actually had the detail on the rollerball at the bottom.
Look at that!
Yeah, look at that.
Alright, that's pretty cool. And then not only that, you know, yeah, this is all very reminiscent of, you know, the old school, how, you know, we used to move the mouse around and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it comes to the wire because, well, mice, they're all like wireless. So this one does have the wire with it.
Right, we talked about the font suitcase, the detachable hand, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
but let's
the cool
look
thing
at
about the hands is that you can actually like position it however you want. So I guess that's like one level
more
that's than
true.
Just having it.
And he can sit down as well. This guy. Yes, but alright, let's just take a look at a closer look at more of the designs that Philip has put into, you know, this toy. We have ventilation vents on the side, so that's pretty
nice
cute. And you can see like over here removing his hands. But we have like a disc slot kind of thing over here. His two eyes. Very nice texture to the toy, to be honest.
I like the color of the eyes as well. It's kind of like a pale green kind of thing. The color separation is really good.
Yeah. So that's really nice. And of course on the back, this is the nicer part of it, yeah. So on his ass, you kind of have all the different types of ports that you have here. Another vent, you know, for the fans. And of course the on-off switch. And of course you have this is cut in, like it's molded in, where, you know, the wire is supposed to go in. So that's pretty cool. And then there's also a space here. I wonder if the mouse goes in there. Sort of, not really, doesn't it? Really? Yeah, you could rest him there.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome. But yeah, I think that's really nice. Yeah, just to give you guys more of a quote while we show you guys more of the toy. So we kind of asked Philip how long did the toy take to make. You know, he said that it was a long story. Once he had the idea, it took him a couple of months to drop the design in 2D. So that's pretty cool, really. And yeah, and of course, you know, he did a lot of referencing on the computer and fine-tuning the thing. He worked really hard to retain the original computer shape, which I think is really done really well. Look at that.
Yeah,
check that out, guys. And of course he has to make every single element look aesthetically consistent with the body, so especially like, you know, the legs. So I can tell how this could have been a challenge, you know, like in terms of making the hand not look too babricky or to look like any other, you know, it is, as long as it's not conforming with the whole thing altogether. And so yeah, there were many types of revisions that he went through. And yeah, so they did a 3D rendering of the thing first, and then they did a prototype as well. But yeah, so 3D printed initially, and then after that, finally proper plastic casting. So I think that's pretty nice stuff that they actually did.
You can see that there's a lot that goes behind making a toy.
Exactly.
Creation process, rendering it, creating it with a 3D printer, fitting out in 3D.
That's really cool.
And yeah, you can see how it pays off in this Classicbot over here.
Yes! Alright, we just pasted the logo on it, check it out. So there is the classic, there's a Classicbot classic brand on it right now. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's kind of how it looks like with the full thing up, and it looks pretty awesome. I'm gonna put it beside my computer and
you kind of like have a desktop on the desktop.
Yeah. Desktop on the desktop, exactly. But yeah, let's head back to our head cams. We'll see you. And we're back! Alright, so we're gonna talk about a little bit more of the other things. Now, I think all in all, this is a very fun toy to have, especially if you're a Mac lover. I am more Mac person than a PC person. Although, I did just get my gaming PC recently, but yeah, close your ears if you're a Mac fan. Anyway, let's talk about other versions. So now there is a Hello version that kind of looks like the original that we've seen. So it features a face that has the Hello logo.
Yeah, which is kind of like a
logo. It's kind of like a screenshot.
Yeah,
a Hello screenshot. Right. That is pretty cool. I actually quite like that one quite a fair bit. Recently as well, in Thailand, they released a Tron edition.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, so that is, let me check my sources.
It's actually a 200 number.
Oh right, yeah, 200. That is kind of like it's
yeah, it's a very limited edition.
Exactly. You see, I'm kind of lost for words because I love the Tron piece.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. This is a lot sturdier than you look.
Yeah. It look at
that.
Yeah, but the Tron piece was only for sale at of course JP Toys and at the Classicbot website. So I think they do still have some stock there. So do head down there to get them if you want to.
I think it's a really nice like mashup.
Yeah,
it's like Tron
and the whole Tron. Yeah, it's all in the 80s era kind of thing. So it's very
really
nice.
Yes. As well.
And let's see, moving on. Of course, that's just the few of the colorways that are there currently. But let's talk about what's upcoming with Classicbot, or Playsometoys rather. We have a Trash Bot and Friends playset. I'm gonna put a picture over there.
Cute.
That looks pretty cute. Yeah. So what Philip essentially did with this one was to turn the trash icon from the classic operating system into a robot character. And the set will also come with other characters inspired by the other icons as well. And of course, I think coming the next year, 2018, of course they are hoping to get more colorways to this as well. So that's pretty cool. Maybe we get a Rookie Collectibles colorway. Oh no, I'll be excited for that. Hey.
I actually really like the idea behind like adding legs and like features like humanoid characters to the icons as well, because it really brings a character to like things that we are nostalgic towards. Yeah, so yeah, I love the design and concept of this toy, man.
So talking about aesthetics and design, another toy that Playsome and Philips is coming out with is the iBot G3. So that is an homage to the iMac G3.
I'm gonna draw a picture of it somewhere.
That looks super nice. I can't wait for Playsome to actually come up with the whole range of all these toys, and you have them side by side with your computer. That's gonna look mad awesome.
And like just looking through the generations of the different kind of computers
and not only that, you can also think about how awesome a talking point that would be. If people come over to your place
like,
and
hey, I used to own that 20 years ago or something like that, right?
It's kind of more than 20 years. Let's talk social media. Now, Playsometoys on social media has a pretty interesting presence because of the design and the type of toys that they're actually pushing out. Like for one, they actually have a lot of people that they share customs that their customers actually do.
And people do love the designs from what like other additional features and add-ons they have to Classicbot.
Right, so some of them actually are looking to custom, like for example, a movable screen, like a screen that will actually flash different screens.
Yeah, it's like OLED kind of
something like that. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And can you imagine that you can actually change the faces?
Kind of like Vivo, right?
And also another one that I saw was about a Ghostbusters edition kind of thing for the Classicbot. That looks really awesome. Being fans of that, and also remembering the shows that I've watched during that era, especially. I'm not born in the 80s, but I do watch shows that are from the 80s, so it's pretty cool. So they're really nice. We're gonna put the pictures up there.
And I think what really helps is that actually having joints that are articulated and things that you can actually have, other than a suitcase that fits in the hand, you can have other things that can potentially fit in the hands as well, right?
The only one thing that I think I'm a little bit worried about with all these magnetic joints is that you lose them. And so that's kind of like just a little gripe, but it's nothing too huge to worry about. As well
it's
as
kind of like a trade-off between like flexibility of the functionalities and like making sure that you don't lose your parts.
Another thing is of course having the mouse around because this is so tiny and I technically can't really like lodge it in the back of the. Can I show you guys that? Lodge it in the back of the Classicbot. So it's kind of a bit tough to, I can have that there, right? But I'm just afraid that a little touch and the mouse actually drops out, and I wouldn't want to lose this because they're also awesome pieces.
Yeah.
So yeah, that I think that's just the only huge gripe about the thing. But yeah, sorry, we kind of digressed a bit. Let's talk about social media again. Yeah, so it's pretty interesting because, you know, on Playsometoys or Classicbot's social media page, they kind of have the Classicbot done in a Stranger Things style thing when the moment season 2 was released. They also are pretty cool with their fans, in which they were actually asked to vote. They asked their fans to vote on what kind of products they want to see in the future.
That's like real community engagement with that.
I think that's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. Yeah, but pretty much that's it. There's another thing that I think Cheryl found about it. It's like sort of like a slogan style kind of thing that we actually put here. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So these are kind of like the things that you you know, can associate the style of Playsom.
Like back then there wasn't like Retina scan, there wasn't like Face ID. It's just classic.
So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that brings us to the end of course this showcase and review around the Classicbot Classic. What are your final thoughts?
I think I really like the design because it really brings out nostalgia in the sense where you have like you know, the slogan for Playsometoys is to create something that we want to collect ourselves, and I think that is really represented very well with Classicbot because with like the classic consoles, it's so hard to really collect them because they are so huge. But having them like reimagined in a modern style in the form of like vinyl toys or toys like these, that is not only just for display, but you can actually have different articulative parts, like just put them on the desktop, have different like different displays, different arrangement of the arms to like reflect how you feel that day or something like that. I think it's quite interesting.
So that's pretty awesome. I think my thoughts are well done. I was intrigued from the start, you know, when I saw this. I mean, because I love gadgets, so I think this is definitely something that I have to have on my table and stuff like that.
Alongside the other consoles.
Exactly. And I think the potential for the company is very huge in terms of, say, the product lines that will go forward. Colorways are one thing, collaborations are another, and of course the product line is, you know, now that you've started in the 80s, I think we can actually move on to other stuff. You can do, you know, Leica cameras, you can do game consoles like Game Boys, the Nintendo Entertainment Systems, and move on from there, going up the range, and then you can also move backwards from there. So I think it's brilliant that, like, you know, they kind of started at this point in time, like the 80s, and they can move up or down in terms of the other ranges of products that they want to do.
Yeah, the potential is really there.
Yeah, and not only that, they can also just revolve around the stylings and the design of that time. So I think that's kind of really, really brilliant. And not only and I think the good thing is as well is to you know, to do marketing around, like, say, the stylings of that period. I think that's kind of something that's very interesting to a lot of people now, and the fact that a lot of people are actually moving backwards to the old school stylings and stuff.
That's true.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I guess, like, aside from that, like, they've done a really good job in the detail of the toy, in like the quality of the toy as well. So yeah, kudos to that.
Exactly. So, thank you guys for watching this episode of Rookie Collectibles. We hope you enjoyed the review of course, the Classicbot Classic. We enjoyed showing you guys this thing. Huge shout out to Philip and the team at Playsometoys for you know, handing us the Classicbot Classic. Of course, we'll keep on supporting you guys. So let's keep on building the whole designer toy industry together as well. But yeah, if you guys are interested, we're gonna leave links to check out Classicbot in the description below. So do check them out. If you want the Tron edition, which looks mad awesome, those might sell out soon. So you might want to head on there to check it out. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching this episode. Do remember to hit the like button,
subscribe,
and leave us a comment below and tell us what you guys think about this product. If you'd like to see more, or whatever else.
If you do get a Classicbot, do take a picture of it on your desktop as well. We'd love to see it.
Do take a picture. Tag Rookie Collectibles and tag Classicbot as well. We would love to see that, and we might just share it in one of our live streams in the future. That would be really, really awesome. But meanwhile, Rookie Collectibles colorway. We'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye bye!